Hi everyone, this is just a quick how-to video with zero production values on how I fitted my GIPro gear indicator ATRE G2. Reason I'm doing this video is because I was trying to find how to connect it to a switched 12 volt source on my GSXR 600K3, and none of the videos I watched gave me suitable information. I could find the orange and green wire specified in the instructions in the old circuit diagram over there. Took me a while to find it on the bike. I'm a complete noob electronics. Actually, it was quite easy in the end once I'd worked it out. Just took me a while, and a quick video showing me how would have made life a lot simpler. Anyway, I suspect most of you will have got as far as putting the thing in, routing your cable. Mine goes down along here under the frame and into the connectors underneath. There's one of them, two triangular connectors. It just goes in the way, but you end up with this red tail on the end, and you can see here I've got a little spade connector on it. I'll explain why in a minute. But the little red wire, which is supposed to go to a switch source, and a lot of people are now going, what the hell am I supposed to do with that? Anyway, so there we go. I had to do it quickly, bodged for a track day. I didn't have a lot of time to finish it off, so I made a quick tail with a fuse, which I put a little loop connector on it and a little spade connector on the other end, using these crimpers and a pack of these, you know, just had them lying around. And in the middle of each session I would just take the fuse out afterwards, in between each session. Obviously that's not a full-time fix, that was just a bodge to get me through the weekend because I wanted to go and have fun. However, you do not wire it straight to the battery like some of the videos I've seen, because that's just stupid. Because if you do that, you turn off your ignition, your gear indicator is still live, running down battery, or anything you're running off, your sat nav, whatever, doesn't matter what it is. So you just don't do it. So it says the orange and green wire on the brake connector. There is your rear brake. In there is the brake connector pins. There you go. And up here, I've just pulled it through, is the plug that goes on it. It just pulls off. There's no catches to squeeze. It just literally chops straight off of those two pins in there. I used a multimeter to connect each of those in turn, using the red one to the pin and the black one to the frame, and that allowed me to just check that it was in fact a switch source by turning off the electrics. Anyway, this is actually not a loom, it's just got, my battery's gone out, so I've run out of power on the video. Anyway, it's just got two wires in there, so there's loads of room to make a little slit and cut a slit open with a pair of scissors. I would recommend perhaps doing it a little bit lower down than I did, because it was a bit fiddly to get in there. But however, that's just something I found. Now, rather than using this splicing thing that came with the kit, I put a bit of this in there because I like being able to undo what I've been able to do, and the idea of just cutting into wires does not appeal to me. So I've got a bit of that. I put it in the way. Normally what you would do is take the red wire from your gear indicator, just strip a bit off the end and just shove it in one of those connectors there. Because I'd already fitted a nice solid spade connector here, I've just made a tail. If that doesn't work out long term, I'll just pull that off and stick it straight into there. But basically that's all there is to it. That's your wire. Pull off the back brakes connector, pull it out through the frame, make a slit in the rubber, find the orange and green wire, either use the splicer if you really want to, or put a bit of that in it, put the red wire straight in there, take the end off, put it straight in there, and boom, that is your gear indicator Pro, properly set up to a switched source. Good luck, hope you find this useful.